Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Today, we are going to learn the difference between command line runner versus application runner. Let's look at command line runner. It's a functional interface. This can be executed after the Spring application context has been loaded. If you write any piece of code in the run method of command line interface, that's going to execute it after Spring Boot application context has been created. So if you look at in this example, I have created my command line runner is a class, and I put component at the top of the class and implementing command line runner interface. So in the run method, you see string args is an array of string. So when you execute this particular project or class, we need to pass some arguments. So that can be captured from string array. Let's look at application runner. It is similar to command line runner, but we have additional options. It will be executed after Spring Boot application context has been loaded, similar to command line runner. So this will come in two flavors: optional args, without optional args. Typically, we implement application runner interface, and this run method will have application args. So this application args handle two things: optional args versus non-optional args. So optional args, when you pass optional arg, you need to provide -, option with a value, means key value technically. For the non-optional args, it is similar to command line runner. So I would say application runner is extension of command line runner. So in the interview, we can say both will be executed after the Spring context has been loaded or created. Then this particular runner will be called. When you compare to command line runner, application runner has two flavors: non-optional and optional. So let's create a program and see the difference. So I have created a Spring Boot application and loaded, and I'm using the basic dependencies, starters. So this is the main method of this project, and I have written a class which implements command line runner. So in the run method implementation, I just put hello world, and I'm capturing few command line arguments, non-functional arguments. So let me rerun this application. So if you look at here, I'm passing Java and Spring. Let's run. See, this one executed. So passing Java, Spring. So this is for the command line runner. Let's look at application runner. Let's comment this guy. So again, same thing, system.out.println. So let's run this guy. So this thing is printed, as well as non-optional arguments, means I pass Java and Spring. Those are non-optional arguments. So this one will be executed. Also, I'm accessing args. So now look at the optional arguments. So I'm running this program from command line. I'm passing optional argument key and value option 1 equal to Java. So I'm capturing that value here. See, optional value Java, non-optional argue, I'm not passing anything here. So this is how you can access non-optional versus optional arguments.